Interesting. Hey everybody, welcome back to the damn bar. Y'all showed up just in time for another Big B beer review. There's the ring for a beer bell. And what do we have today? Well, pull up a stool, grab yourself a pint, a glass. And here we have a good one. I'm sure y'all might have seen before. If not, you got to be familiar with it. Rolling Rock Extra Pale from the Latrobe Brewing Company. Yep, in 1939, the Tito brothers, owners of the Latrobe Brewery, decided they wanted to do their own thing. That thing became Rolling Rock. That's why they got 33 here on the back. To honor the tradition of this great brand, we quote from the original pledge of quality. From the glass-lined tanks of the old Latrobe, we tender this premium beer for your enjoyment as a tribute to your good taste. It comes from the mountain springs to you. 33, the year 1933. But it's established in 1939, Latrobe Brewing Company. A lot of history there. A lot of interesting history. And I love history. Y'all may not. You're here for the beer. But it's a good one to look into. Needless to say, it's owned now by the big, monstrous AB InBev. They own them now. So this comes in, I don't think it was on the can too when I looked. Where is it at? 4.4% ABV. So yeah, Latrobe Brewing Company, Latrobe, Pennsylvania. All right. I mean, there's a great history there. If you look into it, it's worth looking into, you know. And sadly, of course, they basically, we wouldn't need this beer almost went over in just the last, in the 2000s. So, I mean, it really had a rolling rocky road of a journey to today, you know what I mean? It's been a journey for them. They reached a peak, and then they went from a peak to a low, and luckily, I still have one in my hand today because it came close to not being around at all. So it says extra pale, but this is a lager, not an ale. And it smells very light on the nose of malt. I didn't really get any hops or anything out of the can. It wasn't very pungent out of the can. And that looked pretty damn pale. I must say, yeah, oh my goodness, this looks like a Pilsner. You know, this looks beautiful. Look at that clarity. Not much head on it. Damn head dissipates pretty quick. But look at that clarity. I gotta give him an A for that. Well, not an official grade, ladies and gentlemen. That's just me talking out my ass. Obviously, the head's pretty much dissipated. Look at that. So light in color and clear. I'm starting to even guess, is this just freaking carbonated water? My goodness gracious. I can smell it though from here now. It's a little bit more pungent out of the can. My goodness. No head left, as you can see. Poof! There ain't nothing there. There's just like a little wisp on the tip. My goodness gracious. That has got to be one of the lightest beers. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say that's about a 1 or a 2. I'm going to say it's a 1. My God. Shit. That's really light. I mean, really, really, really light in color. My goodness gracious. Just... it kind of smells similar to like a Bud Light or something like that, you know. But actually, I think a Bud Light's even more pungent on the nose than this is. So, salud. It's definitely carbonated. It's got some carbonation there. Okay. It's refreshing. It's light in the body. There's no real strong flavors there. This is like, it's comparable to pretty much every other big, massive mega brew out there. You know, it's comparable. I'm not saying it's just like it, but it's comparable to me to like Budweiser. I don't know. For some reason, this is tasting more like a light beer. It's got the light body for sure. It's definitely a light body. And it's very thin in flavor. Malty. Not getting a whole lot of hops. If anything, I think I'm even getting a little bit of corn there. But all in all, it's not bad. This is a crushable beer. This is definitely one for tailgating and partying and all that. Not bad at all. Hot dogs, you know, wings. Perfect comparison with that as far as food-wise. So for the Big B beer review grade. Alright, I'm going to say, when I drink this again, yeah. Probably, you know, yeah, okay. But when I go buying it again, probably not, depending on how cheap it was. And the thing is actually this isn't very easy to find. I thought I could go to any store and find it, but I actually had to search for it. And it was a specialty liquor store that actually had it. And I believe it was, how much was it? For...
I don't remember.
Off the top of your head, guess, what was it?
It was like $10 maybe.
For 4 beers?
Yeah.
So I absolutely would never buy this again. Even though they're the big cans, I'm not paying $10 for 4 of them. Yeah. She may be off on the price. I don't know. I didn't get to buy them. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to say no to buying them again. Drink them again, of course, they're free. Would I recommend them? No. There's nothing really that spectacular there. But it's not bad. It's not a bad beer. It just feels like it should be considered a light beer. You know, when you look here, where's the carbs? 9.8, 130 calories. That ain't no light beer, but it has the light flavor of a light beer, but it don't have the carbs and calories of a light beer. Ouch. So, yeah. On Untapped, it gets a 2.8. 2.8 out of 145.7 thousand reviews. That's not good. That's not good at all. I think Bud Light was worse. I think Bud Light landed in the 1 or in 1 point range. Beer Advocate, a 62. That's poor. An average rating in Beer Advocate of 2.62, and this is out of 2,244 reviews. And I'm starting to see why. You know, I'm not a big fan of it. It just doesn't... It's not a bad beer. It's not bad. It's not bad by any means. I mean, it's not like I'm going to finish this for sure. I got a 4-pack. I'm going to finish them too. Especially if I'm craving something light. Mowing the lawn, working outside, as you call it, lawnmower beer kind of thing. Okay. That's right up your alley then. For me. Alright, so Big B beer review grade. I'm going to give this thing a D. Minus. And I think that's being nice. So, it is what it is. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you do, hit like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. And if you like watching reviews like I do, check out my group, Beer Reviewers United, on Facebook. bunch of great reviewers leaving their reviews there as well. And I hope to see you here next time for the next one. Until then, salute.